your Irontrader. It is Sunday night, so we're going to take a look here at crude oil, WTI, and Brent. We're going to take a look here at natural gas, at gold, at silver, at Bitcoin, and at Ethereum. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation by Iceland stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, WTI. Now you can see here how Friday made this high here all the way up 86.87, and look where we are now, 79.44. Now, if you watched my video on Friday, I said you'd never know what's going to happen over the weekend. Well, T-Man came out there on Saturday, late Saturday, and said that they have a possible deal. He's going to stop with the bombing. Saudi Arabia got with the T-Man and says, please stop that bombing because now they're hitting us here. So he claims that there's going to be an agreement in place here. However, we've heard this before, and we heard it before that, and we heard it before that, okay? So bottom line here, this is a trader. But as I say, when you go into the weekend, I go in flat because you don't know what exactly is going to happen, okay? So now what we look at, look at this big gas came all the way down. Now, this is what we're looking for on the upside is 80.51, and we just keep going up here. Next level, 81.94, okay? And then your next level right there at 84.89. Now, we get above that. We're going to come right on top of this candle here at 86.87 level, and we'll come to the bottom. There's the gap fill, 87.68, and then right there at 88.61, and then 89.96. Of course, we have this 88.96 sitting right there just before this here 100-day, and then you retest at 93.50. Now, this selling off here could be a buying opportunity, so don't have any opinion. So we're watching two key levels on the downside. We're watching right here. We're watching that 8-day at 78.08, and we're watching the bottom of this candle right here at 77.78. That's going to be very, very key. Now, if we lose it, then what we'll do is we'll come down here, 75.85 level. Then we have this 200-day right there, 74.75. 50-day, 74.05, and then your 100-day, 71.13. And obviously, we have a retest all the way down here at that 67 change level. Now, again, we are just below here. We gapped all the way on down here from the top. But again, don't get too excited. We've heard the same story before. You're dealing with the Iranian regime, which, man, they are very, very unstable. So you could have an agreement today, just like we had last time, and it lasted 10 minutes, and then they're bombing again. So just have to wait and see what the whole scenario. Now, over the weekend, the Iranians, they hit an LNG tanker. Okay, so this is really what you call not good. So the Straits of Hormuz, you know, T-Man wants the Straits of Hormuz open 100%. He wants them to back off on the nuclear stuff. This is going to be very, very difficult to pull this all off here. Okay, so again, don't have any opinion. This could be a good buying opportunity here. So just watch the bottom of that candle, 77.78. Watch this 8-day. Those are two critical levels. If not, 77.85 is your target. Now, again, upside. Get it back above that 21-day, that 50 SMA here, and that 8-day. Then we have a nice good run all the way here to this 21-day, possible 100-day, and possible retest. Now, you can see here where I hit this 70 mark, came right on down. It was rolling up here pretty nice, but I say this is all news related. Now, the green is still over your red, but that curls over. This could come right on down, at least test that 75.85 level, okay? Now, again, right here, you got plenty of room on the downside. This is like a neutral situation here on the MACD and a weekly. So again, very, very careful. Again, don't have any opinion. Okay, let's take a look here now at Brent Crude. Okay, Brent Crude, same kind of a situation. Okay, had this nice good rally up here right to the 8-day. Now look and see where the 8-day is rolling over. Now we gapped all the way and down. So what we're watching right here is this key level. Okay, watch this 8-day. This is going to be very, very key, 82.49. Okay, next level is going to be 80.05, 80.50. That's going to be very next level. Now, if we lose that key 200-day, then right here's your target, 79.11. And then we have right there, 78.55. And then we're going to come here at 74.99 level. Now, this is the same thing here, same situation, but it's just Brent Crude. Now, on the upside, we want to watch Friday's low. That's the bottom of that candle, 84.54. And then right here, 85.67. And then right there, 86.11, 10 level, okay? Now, if we can start getting above that level, then we can come over here, top of this candle, 88.58. We got right here, we got 89.50, and then right here, 89.83. That's your target. Now, we can get above that. Well, we have a target right up here at that 94 level, 94.99, and then retest that 102. Again, have no opinion on this. Okay, now we tagged above that 70 level. I got a little bit of a bought condition. Now we're coming right on down here. This green is still hanging on. This is still hanging on, and this is still hanging on here. So again, just be careful here. What we're going to be doing, if it comes down and hits that 80-50 mark, that could be a buying opportunity here to take it higher, just like this 21-day here to take it higher. Okay, but again, this is all news related. Okay, let's take a look at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see this 8-day, how strong this is. Now we have a downtrending situation, high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. Now you can see here Friday how we did. We ran right on up here, right into that 8-day and stopped it cold, and now here we are again. Okay, so upside, this is what you're watching. Right there is 2.77. Get above that, we'll come to Friday's high, 280. Then we'll come up here. This is 2836. There's your gap. Look to the bottom of that candle, 85. 2.85, that's your fill. Then we come right here. This is what we're looking for, is that 291. Now we get above that, we're going to look for this roughly 2.96 level. Lines up very, very nice here. Okay, you got 294. Okay, so right there, we have to get above this 8-day in order to try to attack that 21-day, the 100-day, and this 21-day. Now you can see this 8-day is rolling over on a weekly, 299, and then right above that, we have the 100 SMA here at 3.12. And then 337, and then retest up here at 341 if it keeps rolling. However, okay, 8-day crossing over, 21-day crossing over. If we get above this 8-day, this 21-day is going to be super, super strong. Okay, so just remember that. Now, downside. Well, we're going to be watching here is going to be Friday's low. Okay, 271. And we'll come down here. We're looking at 268, and then we'll be looking right there to the bottom there at 266, and then right here 263. That is going to be your big target. Now if we lose that bad boy right here, we're going to be coming 261, okay, 259, and then we come down here to the bottom of the candle, 256, and then 249. Okay, that's your big retest. But remember, we are downtrending situation. We have to get back above this key 8 SMA here. If we do, then you can take a long trade because your target's going to be right here at that 291. Now this is not overbought, oversold. This is still a green sideways action. This looks like it wants to roll over, and this is not overbought or oversold. Okay, so when you look at this chart here, it's a downtrending situation. So bottom line, you got to get above that 8 in order there to go to that 21-day. So patience is the key. Okay, UNG for the long and KLD for the short. Now I'm not going to take any short unless we lose this 263. Once we lose that, then there's your big target. Long side 277. Now if it comes down to 263 and holds it, that could be a buying opportunity here to take it right back up. Now we are right in this hurricane season. Nothing is really, tropical storms have not turned into a hurricane situation. But remember, you got all of August and all of September here. So, okay, so just always remember that. And then natural gas has a nice run up into the winter. Okay, let's take a look here now at gold. Okay, here we have gold. Okay, now you can see here what we got going here. The 8-day is still above the 21-day, looking still not too bad. And we're right here. We're finally, I think, above this key level here, 41.13 as your 8-day. Okay, now these are your key levels that you have to really watch. Okay, it's 41.13. That's your key support level. Next level is going to be right here at 40.91. Next level right there, 40.82. Just that simple. Okay, you have to hold that. If we lose that situation, we could come down here at 40.53. We'd be down here at 40.11, 39.63, and then big retest down here at 39.55. We lose that, right here's your target, 36.92. Boom, done. Okay, now if we can hold this key 41.13, okay, here's your upside target is going to be that 50-day at 42.07. Right above it, we have 42.15. We get above that, your next big target right here, 43.83, okay, right there. 44.06, 44.55, 44.98. Okay, now eventually gold is going to have its day. Now, nice good double bottom in play. This is still looking good. You got plenty of room to run. The green is over your edge, show momentum to the upside. This here looks like it wants to curl over. You can see the red bar is going up, and you're only at 41. Okay, so again, the whole key is this 8-day. Okay, that is going to be the whole key right there. Okay, this 8-day. You can see how strong that has been the whole time. We got to maintain this 41.13 on a closing basis. If you do, then we got a good shot at that 42.07. Okay, let's take a look here now at silver. Okay, here we have silver. Now, silver is going to have its day again here too. Okay, just remember all these build outs. Okay, of all these data centers. Okay, silver is the key. Military, a lot of silver. Okay, eventually this is going to have its day here. Now we have a double bottom situation here. This is looking good. This is looking good. This is bottoming, and this is looking good. Okay. Now, here's the thing we're stuck like right here at this 21 day, 58.62. Once we get above that, then we have this 8 day right there at 59.78. Once we get above that, yeah, then what do we got going on here? Well, we got this 64 level first. Then we have this 66 level. Then we have your 68 level. Then we have your 70 level. Just that easy, that simple. Level to level to level. Now, on the downside, we got to maintain 58.62. Next key level is 58.25. That is going to be very key. Now, if we lose it, we come down to Friday's low here, 57.22 level. We come down here, looking at 56.86 level. And then we can come all the way down here, 55.76. Big retest, 55. Now, if it loses that, right here, 49.70, that's your target. We lose that, we come all the way down here to 37. Very, very easily. Now, when you look at this chart here, you say, this is really nothing. But scalping SLV, even though this doesn't look like much, you can still make good money just scalping SLV. That's all we have to do. Just scalp it and trade it and get out of it by the day because we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Okay? But we have nice big targets all the way up here. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for if we can get it running. Okay, let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Okay, now Bitcoin here, well, everything is still intact. The double bottom's intact, left shoulder, head, big ass right shoulder, still intact. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, we got to get first of all above that 8 day, 64,171, 21 day. Okay, right there, 64,261. Okay, that's what we got to get. Those are your two key levels that we have to get. 64,171, 64,261. We do that, then we have that 50 day at 65.81. So a lot of stuff jammed up. But remember how Bitcoin can move. We get cracking on that thing. We come right up to the 67.95 retest at the top of that candle. We get cracking on that level. Okay, what do we have? We have this 21 day, 69.37. Get above that, 69.05. That's the key right here. Once we get above that, we got a nice big target all the way to 79, 83, and right there, 89. Okay, that's the key. Bitcoin's going to have its day again, just not today. I'm figuring right around that fall, late fall area, I think that's where we're going to start getting a little bit of juice. Okay, so just patient. But in the meantime, all I'm doing is just scalping on alongside BITX. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Just scalping this, daily trades. Okay, now downside here, this is what we got to watch. Okay, a couple key levels right here, 63.946, and this 8 day. Okay, that's going to be key, 63.16. If we start losing that level, well, 61.420, that's going to be your target, and we come all the way down 57.850. Now, we start losing all that, here's your target right here. Okay, very simple, 49.365. Now, that's a nice big target right there. If we lose that, here's your next big target right here at 40.30, 300. Okay, see, 49.365 right there. 40, 38, 540. Sorry about it, 38, 540. Okay, that is going to be your two big targets if we start losing here this key 57,850 level. Now, positive divergence. This is still looking good, and this is just starting to look good. The key is we got to get above the 8 day, 21 day, 50 day to get this thing moving towards that key 21 day and towards that 100 day. Okay, let's take a look here now at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum actually looking better than Bitcoin. Okay, so we have a nice good double bottom in play, running right on up here, and now we're above here. Okay, so this is your we're looking at here, 1897, your 8 day, 21 day, 1862, and then right here, 1812. Okay, if we lose that, here's your key 8 day, 1781. Okay, very easy, very, very simple. Now, upside, we got 1981. That's your retest of that candle. Next level, this is key, 1984. We get above that, we have this 100 day at 2022. Now we get above that, and then here is your big target. We start cracking above that. Right here, 2483. Very, very strong, because look at here. And these are weeks that it could not get through. Then she came right on down. Okay, so that's your big target. So this is your key upside right there. Here's your big key upside is that 100 day. Once we get that, then we start ripping up. Okay, downside, just watch that 8 day, 21 day, 50 day, and right here, the key is going to be this 8 day. You have to hold that 1782 by the end of the week, by Friday. Now you can see this 21 day, how strong. Look at the past, look how strong. Look at here, look how strong. Okay, So this time rally up here, who says it's not going to stop it again? But if it cracks through, then you're going to crack through that 100-day. Then we're going to start cracking all the way up here to that 24.83. This here, plenty of room to run, plenty of room to run. This is looking good, and this is all looking good. Ethereum actually looking way better than Bitcoin, but again, they both need catalysts. Okay, market, futures. Nasdaq futures up here right now, about 214. Crude oil started off to be down about $6. Now it's coming back. It's only down about $4. Now, just remember on crude oil, I know I keep repeating myself, but nothing is really solved here. All you have is talk, okay? But we've had the same talk how many times for how many weeks here now? Oh, we got a deal. Oh, they're just begging for a deal. This is a big deal. And yet missiles are still flying, okay? You got to figure, Iran is just not going to say, okay, hey, no problem. We're going to get rid of all the nuclears. We're going to open the Straits of Hormuz. No problem. Not going to happen. So just because you have this, that doesn't mean we're going to get more fighting, more bombing, and everything down the road. This is going to be a drag out scenario. So just remember that. Even if you do get a deal, like we had last time, 60 days, it lasted what? 2 minutes. Okay, and they're ready firing missiles again. Okay, so, okay, just be very, very cautious with this whole situation. Have no opinion. Okay, if that start that war keeps right on roll again, it's going to take the market down. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, and again, crude oil is a trade. Okay, long, short, but just go flat into those weekends because you don't know what is going to happen. You could have massive bombings, could have ripped up. Okay, we didn't. Now it came down. This could be opportunity. Always remember that. All right, I'll be back here tomorrow morning and we'll do it all over again. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.